So I'm back out doing some more landscape photography. I wasn't actually planning on recording today, but it's snowing and that doesn't happen very often in Ulverston. And I've come up to Hoad and I've found these trees here. We've stopped here before, I think, but I like how it's white, then got shadows and these trees which look kind of cool. And in the background there's some sheep walking through. They're in the middle of them two trees now. It's because the farmer's just come up there. So maybe, no, all of those sheep back there are going to go as well. So I think what the plan is I'm going to stay here for a little bit longer, try and find a few different compositions, and then up in that direction is Hoad, which you can't see at all. This is actually the fourth place I've tried today. I tried a few places in town, hoping to look up at Hoad, which should be here, but none of those worked. But things seem to be going right now, so we'll make the most of it. So with this composition, I've got this clump of trees on the right hand side, and then one's on the left, and I've left a gap in the middle there, because if I take maybe 3 steps to the right, those two merge together. It just doesn't work as well for me. So when I'm over here, that just works a lot better. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk around that way. I'm going to try and not put any footsteps around this area, just in case other people want to use it as well. And then we'll make our way that way. You can see all the sheep up there, actually. We'll try and shift this one around. Just get the single tree on the right hand side. So there. No. So I got that one set up, and then I turned around and all these sheep are staring at me. So what I've done is I've focused on this one at the front. Hey. Oh, he's had enough. We've got the picture now anyway, but then there's like there's a load of them scattered up there, so that looks kind of cool. You can just see them dotted around in the background. And then before that, I got a photo here. I like how the shadows look a bit softer from this side, and I got a person standing about here. There's 2 more people coming like from behind me, so we'll get it set up again and then that'll look better, I think. So I've got this shot set up now, and when it was a single person, I did a wider shot, getting all the trees in, and I just looked at it again, and I'm not a big fan of how much empty space there is, so I've cropped in on the 2 trees on the right, and then what I need to do now is wait until these 2 people are about here. See, they just walked into the frame. I'm just going to keep on taking a few different shots, because they're sort of silhouettes. I want them when they're about a third of the way in, really. About there. Because as they're walking, they're sort of getting closer and further apart. I think those look nice. It looks good with the human element in it as well. And I think I'm going to try and get another shot of those trees on the right hand side. Oh, there's the sun. I think this view's going to clear up in a minute, but I want to get those softer shadows, so we'll go to this side and look down onto it. This is working out well. I'm walking like 20 metres and it gets a totally different shot again. I think I prefer this angle, and I was right, that sun is coming out and the views are clearing up down in the bottom. So we're getting these trees here, and then it's sort of going down on a diagonal, sort of in like a triangle shape. And there's another smaller tree in the bottom field that's standing out down here. So this is working out well. I'm focused on this tree at the front because that's got all the snow in it, and that's like the most interesting. And then these ones are just like dark against the white. You can see the track through the middle here as well, so maybe if we wait for some more people, we could get those in as well. I can hear people. Oh, there's a person there. Okay, so I think I want him in either that gap, or that gap. So we'll get him in each one. So I'm just going to use a trigger release. And now we just need to wait. Okay, so he's walked into the frame now. And that sun has come out, blowing out this area. Speed it up slightly. There's 2 more people down there as well, so we'll try it again. And then we'll move on up to the top. There's a big group of dog walkers down here as well, so I think I'm going to wait for those. And there's a couple that have just walked into the scene as well. So we've got a few attempts at this. At least we know where they're going to be now. So they're about here now. And then just walked into the gap. I think it'd be good if they're in the middle. Yeah, about there. But it's got to watch out for those tree branches. Does that get it? Yeah, that works. They're in between them branches. So I think for this one, I was at F4 on this one. We'll go up to F11. And then we've got a second chance with these people. Well, third chance. I'm quite happy with those now. I wasn't expecting it to clear this early, which has kind of messed up the plan that I had in my head. So I'm actually going to stay down here for a bit longer. We'll go to the opposite side and see how that looks. And maybe try and find some different trees. I just want to make the most of having these conditions because this is actually pretty good snow for Ulverston. We don't often get it. So I'm just going to try and cram as much in as possible. So we'll go and find another. The plan's already changed. Because that sun's clearing, Hoad is becoming more visible. You can just about see it sticking out through the clouds up here, which means that the view over town might clear as well. And I want to get Hoad top left. Which is top left for you? Top right for me. So I want Hoad here, and then Ulverston down here. So I'm going to climb up onto one of the hills up here and then see if that works out. It's changed again. You can't see anything anymore. It's just the top of it here. I think I'm going to end this video here. I wasn't planning on doing a video today, but I thought you might like those trees. If I get any more pictures, I'll add them to the end of the video, and they'll be over on adamkappa.co.uk. I've got a feeling some of today's pictures will be available as prints as well. But I'm just going to be running around randomly now, just trying to make the most of this weather, and I don't know where I'm going to head next, to be honest. I was going to go up there, but that seems a bit pointless. So I might go down the coast road, might go up Birkrigg. I don't know, we'll see. But hope you like the video. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you did. And if you want to help support the channel, I've got prints and greetings cards starting from £2.50 over on adamkappa.co.uk. And I'll see you next time.